So I was selected to do a beta test for the new My Hero Ultra Rumble game. It is coming out soon. It is a closed beta, and I had to start as my boy Deku. And we chose to start pretty much center stage. You can drop anywhere. You don't drop in like in a general battle royale, but you do spawn at this location. And once everybody selects where they want to be, then you get whiffed in. Now let's talk about the different features that this game has. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the collectibles. During the countdown, you actually still can move. These gold boxes hold different items. It's usually leveling cards like these, and you can use them to level up your quirks and abilities. Then there are boxes much like these where you can get shield and HP. The blue ones are shield, the green ones are for HP. Now, moving on. There are cards that you can get, and some of them you can just use as regular abilities, and then there are Deku and All Might cards that level up specific abilities, your Alpha, Beta, or Gamma. There is Destructible Environment. You can destroy pretty much anything. You can destroy buildings, you can destroy rocks and rubble, etc., etc. So another thing I want to talk about is climbing. Different characters have movement skills. Deku uses Black Foot, but he can also climb, as you see here. Now, there are also advanced versions of the boxes that I was talking about earlier. They take a lot longer to open up than the gold boxes and way longer to open up than the red boxes, since the red ones open immediately. However, these boxes are stacked. As you can see here, it comes with a bunch of leveling cards, and then there are also backpacks for bigger inventory. There's bigger shield potions that you see here, like this one, and then there are bigger health potions, etc., etc. I'll let my teammates get a few of those. Oh, there's also these mixed ones. Anyway, we're moving on to general combat since my teammate has gotten into a bit of a battle. Unfortunately, there is no lock-on system. It feels a little weird because there is actual combat, but since it is a battle royale, it does make sense to not have a lock-on system. So everybody has a projectile move. Deku's is dealing with smash, and then everybody also has their own melee combo that they can perform. So it is a little bit wonky, like I said, to not have a lock-on feature. However, it doesn't take away from the gameplay. I still love it. Anyway, when your opponent is knocked down, as you see here, it does say down to let you know that they're down, and they will crawl around even if they are the last member on their team. And that is because there's a 20-second timer, and if that timer goes down, then you actually do get back up and you continue battling instead of just bleeding out and being defeated like you do in most games. Anyway, here, Sue is handling Bakugo or keeping him distracted so I can heal up and continue to join the battle. So this is actually gonna help out a lot. Alright, so as you see here, Bakugo, another thing I forgot to mention, there are alternate skins. So as you see here, Bakugo's wearing a Parallel Worlds outfit, and Deku does have one. I'm gonna try to remember to use it in the next match, but yeah, he's down, and once they're down, like you do in most battle royales, you drop all your loot. So this moves us over to the destroyed city zone, I want to call it. I don't know if these zones have actual names, but it's a destroyed city zone, that's what I'm going to call it. If you destroy these buildings, not all of them, but some buildings that you destroy do have citizens in it. So when you destroy a building that has a citizen in it, they run out and lay on the ground, and there is a help button, and once you help them out, pick them back up, they do drop items. It can either be a full heal restore or a full shield restore. I think it's random. It might be dependent on the person. Maybe it's the color of their shirt. I don't know. I haven't paid too much attention to this feature, but it is a nice feature to have. So anyway, moving on to the next battle. My teammate Sue did get caught up with Todoroki, but that's okay because I, Deku, have forgot. Obviously, I'm the protagonist. I had to come in and do my thing. So Todoroki thinks he's balling, but I caught him with Black Whip and it kept him stunned just long enough for Sue to smack him with the tongue. Another thing I forgot to mention, when your shield is up, your character will block instead of just getting hit, and that is why shield guards are a thing in the game. But anyway, I just kicked the hell out of Todoroki. He's crawling on the ground. So I'm going to heal up a little bit and then go after Toga. Again, the camera being trash does not help, but while I kept Toga distracted, Sue defeated Todoroki. So she also took down Toga. So good job, Sue. Anyway, this is close to the last battle. There are only a few people left, and the circle is getting increasingly smaller. Somebody was inside here, so I destroyed this. And surprise, surprise, it is another Deku. However, he is not the canon Deku. As you see, he's wearing the Parallel Worlds outfit, and I am wearing the classic protagonist Deku outfit. And obviously, me being the protagonist, I'm gonna win this battle. There's generally nothing he can do about this. I don't know where his teammate is. I think his teammates are actually dead probably. But Sue is doing pretty well, keeping him distracted. And actually she did pretty well to take him out too. Sometimes your ability is a little too wide, as you saw with mine, and it doesn't necessarily hit them properly. But we got the win. I would prefer using the melee attack or somebody with a more precise attack. Anyway, here's Toga. I want to believe she was his teammate. So we chase her down a little bit. It's not that hard to take her out. She's by herself. She's running away. Toga is more of a support character anyway. Not like a healer, but she does better supporting her team rather than fighting on her own. So moving on to the last battle, right here in the mountain region, I guess I'm gonna call it. There is, I think that was a Deku, and there's of course a Bakugo. The Bakugo is mine for obvious reasons. That is my rival, and also, screw that guy. I know a lot of people in the community love Bakugo, but couldn't be me. He is a bully, and I hate bullies. I don't care about his time at home or how he deals with his parents and blah 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 blah. I think he's a bully. I don't like bully characters, so I'm gonna take him out. I really hate in the manga that he's gonna survive, but spoiler, whatever, no one cares. Anyway, Bakugo's still here. I think Sue took out the Deku. So this is pretty much game, set, match. Bakugo's crawling on the ground. I'm just going to torture him a little bit here. And that's a dub. So looking at the victory screen, I actually kind of like it. It's a little hard to use, but you can actually emote here in the victory screen, you and all your teammates. And I believe you can only do your up, down, left, and right emotes, even though there are emotes on the diagonal positions. So anyway, moving on to the next game, I actually rolled with the same team because I love these guys. This time my team and I decided to spawn in the rainy area, I want to call it. Sure, let's just call it a Hydrodome. So we decided to spawn in the Hydrodome. And surprise, surprise, the top of the Hydrodome actually had, you guessed it, leveling cards. So I picked those up and decided to level up a few of my quirks. Nothing wrong here. Anyway, I don't know why, but in the middle of our battle, Todoroki just disappeared. Not entirely certain why he did that. He just decided not to be here anymore. Anyway, Sue and I spent the majority of our time in the Hydrodome, just collecting everything we needed for the upcoming battles. Nobody else seemed to be here, so we didn't really have anything to worry about, and all the items here were pretty much free real estate for us. I also live by the keep what you find rule, finders keepers, so Sue gets to have these. Anyway, it wasn't until we got to the destroyed city where we met our first enemies. It was a Mount Lady, a Dobby, and some third person that I can't remember. It was probably a Deku or something. But this was an extremely difficult battle. Bakugo actually ran away. It was Bakugo, not Deku, by the way. He actually ran away, but instead of running and fighting him and getting separated from my teammate, I decided to go group up with Sue. And it turns out that it didn't matter because Sue was beating the shit out of Mount Lady and Dobby. I just sort of showed up and finished off Dobby. But anyway, we came up here to the Rocky region and there was no one here either, so we just decided to have a little bit of fun and give each other some encouragement. So we located some enemies down here at the bottom, and this was a true test of strength where I genuinely thought I was going to die, but somehow I pulled through. We were fighting a Mount Lady, an All Might, and a Deku, and there was also a Bakugo up here somewhere, so this was an extremely tough battle. Also, the circle was closing in. Did I forget to mention that? Yeah, so I got guard broken, and Mount Lady is giant, and All Might and Deku are trying to kill me, yet somehow, against all odds, I managed to get out of there and completely heal my entire shield. And then my shield got broken later on, so I had to run away and try to heal again, but lucky me, Deku missed his kick, as you saw, so I got to heal. And then Sue and I jumped right back into the battle, take out the remaining members so we could officially lock in this victory. So a lot happened, and there's a lot of things currently happening. However, Mount Lady made herself the biggest target on the field, so we just said F it. I dragon kicked the hell out of her, took her out the game. So yeah, moving on, Sue took care of this Deku, and now all that's left was to locate and defeat Shigaraki. No idea where he is. Oh look, there's a Shigaraki. So we battled him a little bit. He's trying to run away, be a little bit elusive, but I sniped him through the bush. And just like that, Sue and Deku have finally captured their second victory. As a matter of fact, this was exactly one game apart. 2 victories in a row. Not a lot that people could say about their Battle Royale experiences, especially on the first day. But this was amazing, and I'll see you guys in my next video.